My name is Brian Koepke, and I'm a Palouse-Clearwater Environmental Institute AmeriCorps member, engaging with the community as backyard harvest, gleaning, gardening, and outreach coordinator. I graduated from WSU with an MS in Environmental Science and a BS in Organic Agricultural and Food Systems. And originally I'm from San Diego. I moved here from Hawaii after finishing my AA to kind of follow my passions, and I've enjoyed my 6 years on the Palouse. I guess in short there, I've seen a lot of food systems, I've studied a lot of food systems, and it's great to be a part of all this. So Backyard Harvest. Backyard Harvest believes that all people in our community should have access to fresh, healthy produce. And we've been working on this mission since 2006, and we've expanded our reach beyond the Palouse to the Lewis-Clark Valley. And Backyard Harvest began with a simple gardening accident. Our founder's garden produced too much lettuce and found that there was a need for fresh food at food banks. Our work remains simple as we continue to bring fresh produce to food banks to help those who have too much produce give to those who have too little. Harvest Share accepts donations from farmers and backyard gardeners. We accomplish this through picking produce at their gardens and offering convenient drop-off points. A major part of Harvest Share is Grow for the Greater Good. Grow for the Greater Good works with faith and civic groups to create gardens to grow for those in need. In our community orchard program, we register residential fruit trees and orchards, and we organize volunteers to pick fruit that would otherwise go to waste. And even though we get 25,000 pounds of produce from our region's trees, there's only a fraction of the fruit that's available here and goes to waste. In our Shop the Market program, we facilitate the processing of SNAP, also known as food stamp benefits, at farmers markets in Moscow, Pullman, and Lewiston. This opens these community events to folks who otherwise wouldn't be able to shop the market and gets federal dollars to local farmers. In 2014, there was almost $20,000 in transactions. Last year, we delivered 40,000 pounds of produce to 27 local food banks and meal sites, directly serving 8 cities. In our vision, Backyard Harvest would like to see our region address food insecurity and poor nutrition through vegetable and herb gardening and by harvesting our abundance of fruits. This year, we are establishing a greenhouse that will help us become less reliant on purchasing plant starts. And we are also starting a seed saving program. And many of the seeds we will be using this year are genetically diverse and adapted to the Palouse. This pilot program will support our efforts to create more sustainable gardens this year and in the future, since the seed from some plants that are the most productive or have other desired traits will be saved. We're working with lots of people, but I'm going to mention a couple people. We're working with the Edible Landscape Project and the Palouse Fresh Food Project, and to pilot pit greenhouses, to do many things, but to pilot pit greenhouses and aquaponics in the near future. Pit greenhouses make use of the naturally stable temperature and heat sink capacity of the soil to keep greenhouse temperature stable, making year-round growing possible. And aquaponics is an innovative constructed ecosystem where tanks of edible fish produce waste that transforms to usable nutrients for vegetables, and then unused water is cycled back to fish. As far as funding goes, Backyard Harvest receives the majority of our funding from regional foundations and local donations. We also receive funding from Palouse Cares, the Alternative Giver Market, and the United Way. We have a contract with the city of Moscow to bring Shop the Market to our farmers markets. As we expand, more funding sources will need to be discovered, of course. We don't ever plan to make significant money selling products, especially locally, as we don't wish to compete with local vendors. Like most nonprofits, our customers are people who do not have resources to pay for our services, so we rely on community support. Our 2015 funding plan includes investing significant time reaching out to the community, especially institutions and businesses, for greater support. We would like to have an endowment someday that would provide us with the funds to ensure that our basic operations are guaranteed. And when we look towards the future, we hope to efficiently and effectively partner with any and all groups that work for the health of our community and our environment. We welcome support from donations and volunteering. Please feel free to talk to us about your vision for a sustainable Palouse and LC Valley and how you'd like to work with us to make this a reality.